Sometimes when it comes to judgments, there's not going to be any settlement. If there's $1 million judgment against you and it's for fraud, which means you can't get rid of it in bankruptcy, and the judgment creditor doesn't really care about the money, they just want to be able to cause you pain and grief and send you documents, require you to appear in court, require you to produce documents. Sometimes there's quite ugly and nasty battles. So if you find yourself in that battle, we have one of the options that I tell people is what we call in my office the 747 motion. That is the 747 as in the jumbo jet. That is leave the jurisdiction, leave the state. A California judgment, for example, is only good in California. It's not good in Texas or Florida or any other state or any other country. So if you have a judgment that you're not going to be able to resolve, you're just never going to have the funds, they're never going to work with you on it, and you're never going to be able to keep your wages, or you're never going to have any assets, you're never going to be able to buy a home, you're never going to be able to have anything, there's no financial future, then you don't have much choice but to leave the jurisdiction and go to another state. Now that isn't bulletproof. If you move to Montana, they could chase you to Montana and turn a California judgment into a Montana judgment. Less likely to do so. Some states are more favorable. For example, if you move to Texas or Florida, they don't allow wage garnishments. So they wouldn't be able to garnish your wages there. State laws vary in terms of what could be liened and what could be levied. So if you have a judgment in California that is just not going to be resolved, you can't get it through bankruptcy, they won't work with you on resolution, it's just too much money, you might need to consider the 747 motion so that you can get on with your life.